Alright, hello everybody. I'm going to be going over my card show pickups from a card show that I went to this weekend. I bought a bunch of inventory that I'm going to sell mostly on Whatnot, some stuff on eBay. And so I'm going to show you guys what I got because I know I'm interested in seeing what everybody finds at their own shows. So I'll show you what I got, mostly from cheapest to biggest pickups. So if you want to see some of the better cards, wait until the end. But I'm gonna be selling a lot of this stuff running at $1 on my Whatnot, which you can find in the description of this channel, and then some of it will be on my eBay, which is the same as my Whatnot username. So by the time this video goes up, I probably would have already sold some of this stuff. So if you think anything that you see is interesting, just stop by my eBay maybe. But if not, follow me on Whatnot, wait for the next show, and I might still have some of these cards available. Alright, so the first thing I was looking for was dollar bin stuff, and then I was working up a little bit. So this is the first one I found. It took me a while to find a good dollar bin, but then found a few things from this one guy. 5 cards from this guy. So I got a Kyle Pitts numbered at a 75. It's like an electric optic, numbered stuff of the best, or not the best, but you know, good name players. Sells well on Whatnot. So I got a Myles Garrett numbered, nice Bucky Irving numbered for $1, Jalen Hurts True Prism Silver, and then a Cortland Sutton Spectra numbered at a 75 from 2021 Spectra. So not bad. $5 little lot there. Alright, and then that was the first thing I got. This is like towards the end of the show, but it's the other cheaper stuff of this whole haul from this show. This guy, I wish I found him sooner, but he was like saying how all this dollar bin was $1 each, or obviously all this box was $1 each, and then he was like, if you get more than 10 cards, you could just have each card for like 50 cents. So I was like, all right, because it was mostly rookie color and like numbered parallels. So I was like, that works really well for me. So Keyshawn George, pink cracked ice prism rookie. His stuff is hot now. I wish I would have bought more. I saw a lot of his stuff in the dollar bin. So TSJ, pink ice rookie. We got 2 Xavier Worthy blue press proof rated rookies. Hard to pass for 50 cents. Caleb Williams select rookie. Michael Penix select rookie. Another Penix select. Brian Robinson Jr. no name short print from Donruss. And then these 2 numbered rookies, Braylon Allen out of 350 and then Adonai Mitchell out of 350. And then from the same guy, the rest of this stuff, this whole stack right here is just numbered prism or optic, and I organized it by color and set already. So these will be the ones I'll be running at $1 mostly. Tried to pick out like only better name players because he had a bunch of them, but so we got Javonte Williams out of 180. These all these oranges are all numbered out of 249, so just keep that in mind while I run things. I'm gonna flip over each one. So we got 2 Javonte Williams, a Brandon Ayuk, 49ers do well, Cowboys do well, Aiden Hutchinson, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnston, Kenneth Walker, Sauce Gardner, Trey McBride, Vernon Davis, another Quentin Johnston, Josh Downs, and then a Kyle Pitts. So a lot of numbered stuff, all that kind of stuff for 50 cents. I know I could get at least $1 back from each and Whatnot, if not more. Okay, then the next are, everything else is optic. So this is the only non-numbered stuff I have right here. These 2 Josh Allen hollows and then a Max Crosby hollow. I know he doesn't have too many cards yet, so that might be decent. Okay, then from here on out, it's all optic numbered, mostly organized by color as well. We'll split it up that way. So only 1 red, Romeo Doubs, numbered out of 125. These were a good deal for 50 cents. Eric All, purple. These purples are numbered to 60. So we got that one out of 60, a Von Miller purple at a 58 out of 60, and then a DeAndre Swift numbered 56 out of 60. Then these are all the blues. So we got Luke Musgrave. Blues are numbered out of 199. George Pickens, he's doing really good right now. So remember his stuff is really nice. Josh Downs, color match. Javonte Williams, Kincaid, Tank Dell, Brian Burns, another Kyle Pitts, and then a Kool-Aid McKinstry rated rookie, numbered 165 out of 199. Alright, then these are going to be the oranges. I might just bundle these three in a lot right here. Brandon Ayuk, all orange, optics number 249. I know 49ers sell well and whatnot, but I feel like I could just make this a lot because sometimes people like to collect multiples of the same card, so that might be cool. Zay Flowers number, another numbered Flowers, Downs number, Dobbs, Breece Hall, Trey McBride, Luke Musgrave, and then Trey Tucker. So, alright, and then last but not least is the Aquas. These are all numbered to 299. So we got a Stingley, Brian Burns, Darrelle Revis, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Luke Musgrave, another Luke Musgrave, Jalen Carter, Stephon Diggs, Quentin Johnston, D-Hop, Jalen Ramsey, and then Chris Jones. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. 50 cents a piece on these numbered cards easily could make my money back, if not more, on most of these parallels on Whatnot, just running under $1. So by the time you see this, they probably would have already sold most of them, but we'll see. Alright, and then the rest is the better stuff, probably what most of you guys want to see. Not too much, wasn't like an amazing show, but I found some good stuff. So we got this Rookie Revolution. That's in the sleeve, not on the card. Zach Edey. This was stickered at 5, and then this is stickered at 10. This Edey is numbered 3 out of 25, and then a Castle numbered out of 50. I was like, yeah, for sure, I'll get these both for 15 for the pair. Thought that was a pretty good deal. I think this alone sells for more than 15 on eBay, but we'll see about that. All right, and then this was one of the last few tables I went to. LaMelo Ball Optic Hollow for $6 in the one touch, and I'm surprised how low this is now. It used to be like a $200 card in peak 2020, and I just got this because I thought it looked really clean, well centered, nice. Probably, yeah, might grade this, honestly. Didn't know how much this was down. I thought this was a steal. Only come to find out on eBay it's like $5-10. I was like, what the heck? I don't care. I'll still buy it for 5. I offered him 5 and he just took it. And then with this one, perfect timing. I just had a feeling after I looked up the stats for the Wizards game the day before the show and saw that he balled out. He had like 34 points, 7 threes, a few blocks and steals. I kind of had a feeling his stuff was going to jump up, so I just bought it without even looking. This is a Select Multi-Wave Prism number 2 out of 20. One FOTL Select out of 18 just sold for over $100. So this one's only a few shorter printed, 20. The other one was at 18. So I feel like I could get at least $60 out of this movie right now. So offered him 20 for that. He took it. Great deal. All right, and then these last 2 cards are definitely the best cards of the whole show, or for me at least. So we got this Brian Thomas Jr. White Mosaic Rookie Auto. These are not numbered, but these are super short printed. It's really clean. I don't care what Brian Thomas is doing to start the season. I don't he's just too good of a player for me to just think that one and done. I'm not gonna buy any more of his stuff just because he's having a bad season so far. It's normal for players to regress in their second year when they've had that good of a rookie year. So I'm not shying away from Brian Thomas Jr. This guy had it for 120 in this mag, and then one of those mag cases, or like a PSA graded case thing. And I was like, that seems cheap, And so I looked at comps, and there's one that sold for 160, and then a PSA 8 sold for 120. So I thought, the raw has to be worth a PSA 8, if not more. So he had it at 120. Then we asked him, if he was firm. He said no, and he said that he had it for $120 with that graded sleeve, $100 without it. So just with this one touch in the Brian Thomas, $100. And he said he had room, so I asked, could you get any closer to 80? He said 85. I said deal. If I don't grade this, I mean, I still think I could definitely at least make my money back. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr., he might be a little low right now, but I don't care. I just thought that was too big of a deal to pass on. All right, and then this was the biggest deal. This is a Josh Allen Panini VIP 3-color chunky patch, numbered 3 out of 5. It's like a cracked ice parallel. Open it up here so you can get a better look at it. It's clean. The corners are nice for thick card. Edges are good. Normally thick cards are in a lot worse condition, and this one's pretty well taken care of. But yeah, this is I know it's Panini VIP or whatever, or like Panini Day, like a promo set, not a real set, but it's 2019 player worn. So this picture is most likely from his rookie year, and the jersey is most likely from his rookie year also, because a lot of times they don't take jerseys from the same year that the card was made and have them be player or game worn. Normally the player or game worn stuff is from the year before, because it takes a while for them to get it and put it into a card. So I had a good feeling about this. The guy was asking $150, but my friend had made a deal with him. He spent like $1,000 with him. So I asked him if he would try and get the deal for me. I gave him some cash to see if he could get any closer to $100. I thought he'd be more willing to work with my friend who just spent $1,000 on him than with me, because I hadn't bought anything from him yet. And so my friend went up to him with I gave him 130 cash. I said that was the most I would pay. My friend negotiated a little bit. He offered him 100. He said, no, I'm at 150 firm. And then my friend was like, 120? Nope. And so we started to walk away. And then my friend was like, I got 130 cash right now. You sure? And then that guy just stuck his hand out. They shook their hands. And then that was how I got this card. So $130 for a second year, most likely rookie jersey player worn, numbered at 5 of Josh Allen, for $130. There's a select from 2020, green, numbered out of 5 patch player worn, also for $999 on eBay right now, our best offer. And so I know that one's select, but that one's 2020. This is 2019, so this is even closer to his rookie year. And if that one has 20 watchers for $1,000, I mean, I feel like I could get at least a few hundred out of this. So it's listed right now on eBay for $700 or best offer. I have 1 watcher so far. And if you guys are interested in any of these, some of them will be on eBay. Most of them will be on my whatnot. That's linked in the description. And yeah, so those are the pickups from this weekend's card show. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you later.